Philosophical schools of thought encompass a vast array of ideas and perspectives that have developed over millennia. Here's a brief overview of some major schools. 1. Ancient Greek philosophy, the birthplace of Western philosophy, including Platonism. Founded by Plato, it posits the existence of abstract forms as the true reality. Aristotelianism. Founded by Aristotle, it emphasizes empirical observation and categorization. Skepticism. Skeptics like Pyrrho doubted the possibility of certain knowledge. Epicureanism. Founded by Epicurus, it advocates for pleasure as the highest good and tranquility through moderation. Stoicism. Founded by Zeno of Citium, it emphasizes virtue, self-control, and resilience in the face of adversity. 2. Medieval philosophy. Characterized by the fusion of Greek thought with Christian theology, including Scholasticism, a method of critical thought which dominated teaching by the academics, scholastics, of medieval universities. Mysticism emphasizes the direct experience of the divine or spiritual truth. 3. Modern philosophy, emerging during the Renaissance and Enlightenment periods, including Rationalism, emphasizes reason as the primary source of knowledge, with philosophers like René Descartes, Baruch Spinoza, and Gottfried Wilhelm Leibniz. Empiricism argues that knowledge comes primarily from sensory experience, with philosophers like John Locke, George Berkeley, and David Hume. Idealism argues that reality is fundamentally mental or spiritual in nature, with philosophers like George Berkeley, Immanuel Kant, and G. W. F. Hegel. Existentialism emphasizes individual existence, freedom, and choice, with philosophers like Soren Kierkegaard, Friedrich Nietzsche, and Jean-Paul Sartre. 4. Contemporary philosophy, diverse and interdisciplinary, including Analytic philosophy, focuses on logic, language, and the analysis of concepts, with figures like Bertrand Russell, Ludwig Wittgenstein, and Willard van Orman Quine. Continental philosophy emphasizes existentialism, phenomenology, and hermeneutics, with thinkers like Martin Heidegger, Maurice Merleau-Ponty, and Jacques Derrida. Pragmatism emphasizes the practical consequences of beliefs, with figures like Charles Sanders Peirce, William James, and John Dewey. Postmodernism critiques grand narratives and emphasizes the plurality of perspectives, with thinkers like Michel Foucault, Jacques Derrida, and Jean-François Lyotard. These are just some of the major philosophical schools of thought, each with its own unique approach to understanding the nature of reality, knowledge, ethics, and existence.